Welcome to Jefferson County Post Sports with Mike Stanley. I'm Mike Stanley, and today's guest is Tori Griffin, our Jefferson County Post Player of the Week. Tori, thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Also, we have Andrew Briggs back with us. He was with us last week. Andrew, thanks for coming back on with us today.
Thanks for having me.
All right. Tori averaged 15.5 points per game this week in wins over South Doyle and Sevier County. Tori, against South Doyle, the game was kind of close in the first half. You ended the half on an 11-0 run, and that kind of separated the two teams at halftime. And then they just weren't able to recover in the second half.
Coach Center gave us a good halftime speech, and then we came out with the second half with more intensity.
Yeah, and two, how big is Michaela for the girls basketball team? I know she's young, but she led the team in scoring against South Doyle with 17 points. How big is she, for the team as you guys move forward?
She's definitely a big aspect to our team. For her to be so young, she's so aggressive, and she always finishes in the paint and everything, and she's one of our main scorers. Yeah. Along with you, of course. Like I said, averaged 15.5 points per game this week. You also had 14 in the game against South Doyle. As you move forward in this week's action, what are you guys looking to do? A big test against Morristown West on Tuesday night. Well, we did beat West last time, but we have East Friday, and I don't think we should have lost our last game against East at all. I just didn't think we played our game, but I think we're going to come back with more revenge Friday. That's the game we're looking forward to the most.
Yeah. Andrew, we spoke a little bit about the South Doyle game. What was it that you saw in the South Doyle game that really separated the two teams?
I thought it was definitely the girls' defensive intensity that got them that far. In the first half, they didn't play on the defensive end very hard, and I think that South Doyle took advantage of that. In the second half, they came back with a lot more defensive intensity and got their points back and momentum back.
Yeah, I know Coach Sender said after that game, there's times where you guys look like the best team in East Tennessee, and then there's other times that you guys, I'm quoting Coach Sender here, couldn't guard your little finger. And is that something that you guys can feel on the court if you guys are playing with that defensive intensity the way he wants you to or not?
Most definitely. He's the reason we get pumped. Like when we played Sevierville, I think we played so much more defense because the way that he came at us, especially at halftime, and he brought up all of our intensity.
Yeah, you referenced the game at Sevier County last night. You guys were able to win the game 58-42. With that being said, you led the team in scoring last night. Sevier County really came out, specifically in the second half, kind of got a run together and cut it under 10. And then you guys going into the third quarter or the third, it was a little closer than maybe you guys anticipated.
I think our defense is definitely the reason that we won that game by far.
You guys were able to create turnovers, and also as well as turnovers, you guys were able to convert on those turnovers. Andrew, in the Sevier County game, of course you were there. You saw everything. What exactly was it to you that really turned the game around?
I thought mainly their defense, as they said, but their offense got a whole lot more movement to it. The first half they were more stagnant, and I think the little dribble drive they had, and Kicked it out to a corner for Tori for a couple threes, and I think Brooke had one. And that was a big momentum swinger for the crowd and for them.
You know, Andrew, you spoke a little bit about Brittany Tarr from Sevier County last week being maybe one of the best big men down low in our conference. They were able to, she got hers, but Jefferson County was really able to control the rest of the team. She had 19 points. Nobody else on the team had more than 8 points, so they kind of, you know, they let her get hers. And
I think that was the main thing, was letting her get hers and let the other team not let any of the other girls kill you, and I think they did a good job of that.
Yeah. We spoke a little bit, you know, Brooke Taylor being a senior on this team, she had 14 last night. What does she bring to the team, you know, as a three-point shooter and as a just as a senior on the basketball team?
Well, she definitely pushes every single girl, especially at practice. She doesn't let anyone just like goof off and stuff, and she always keeps everybody like under control and everything. She's one of the best shooters on our team by far.
So as it was, Jefferson County was able to defeat South Doyle on Tuesday night, 58-42, and Sevier County last night, 59-42. Tori, now to let some of the viewers at home get to know Tori Griffin and who she is a little better. How old were you when you first picked up a basketball, when you first started playing basketball?
Well, I was 3. That's how I got my number. My dad introduced me to it. He would coach me in little junior pro teams all the time, and he's the main reason that I play today.
Yeah. Did your dad play basketball?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he played at Jefferson County High School.
Okay. Who is your favorite player? Maybe in the NBA, college, WNBA?
Candace Parker, because she's like a man. She plays like a man, and I also like LeBron James.
Yeah. Are those two players that you try to emulate your game after?
When I started watching Candace Parker, I tried to be just like her, and I would buy everything about her, and I would get all her posters and everything.
Yeah. What is it? You know, you play for Coach Rick and his daughter Sarah. What is it about Rick and Sarah Jane that you like playing?
They push me all the time, and they never let me back down because they know how bad I love basketball and want to play in college one day.
What are you, as Tori Griffin, looking forward to accomplish the rest of the season this year and moving forward into your senior year next season?
I would like to keep winning, keep having a winning streak, and finish out the season. I want to go back to state again. That was the best experience from high school. Yeah,
you alluded to state there. What is it about last year's state tournament that you will use as a learning tool if you guys are able to make it back there this year?
I think last year we were just more overwhelmed since we hadn't been there before, but now since we've already experienced it, we'll come out a lot more stronger than last year.
Yeah. You know, Tori, Jefferson County honored Coach John Hill last night at the Sevier County game. You were able to play for John Hill a few years. What is it about John Hill, and what is it that you'll take with you later in life down the road, or you know, as a basketball player?
He completed our team that no other coach is going to be able to complete. He always joked around with us, and he just made basketball so much more fun than it can be half the time.
Yeah. This is Tori Griffin, our Jefferson County Post Player of the Week. Again, averaged 15.5 points per game and 2 wins over South Doyle and Sevier County. Tori, thanks for coming on with us.
Thank you for having me.
We now switch sides to the boys basketball team. And Andrew, Tuesday night they played South Doyle. The game was extremely close throughout the whole game. Jefferson County was able to prevail 53-46. John Bryant actually went on a 9-0 run all by himself and really pushed the team to victory against a South Doyle team that really came to play. They were a really scrappy basketball team.
Yeah, they definitely gave Jefferson County all they wanted on the offense and defensive end, and it was a well-contested game, but Jefferson County came out on top.
Yeah. Now fast forwarding a little bit now to Sevier County last night. Sevier County jumped out on Jefferson County, was able to take a lead at the end of the first quarter, 13-5, and kind of left everybody in a little bit of a shock, just to be honest with you. But the lead was short-lived as Jefferson County opened the second quarter on a 9-0 run to take a 14-13 lead and really kind of just push the team from there.
Yeah, they came out really hot. And I think it was lefty number 20. He shot it really well, made a couple threes there. Gave Jefferson County a little bit of a fit to start the game, but they, from second quarter on, Noah Carter had a big second quarter and pushed them on from there.
Yeah, you talked a little bit about Noah Carter. Noah Carter had 21 points, including 5 3-point baskets, and he was he got hot there in the second half, man, and he really looked like a different Noah Carter.
Yeah, he definitely. Everyone knows he can shoot the basketball. It's just a matter of him shooting with confidence or not. And I think he did last night. He came out ready to shoot it and shot it really well and gave Jefferson County the win.
Yeah. Now we fast forward a little bit, previewing a little bit this week. Morristown West comes to Dublin Valley on Tuesday night. Just to be extremely honest about it, they're not that good of a basketball team, and they are improving. However, as they've won 2 games in the last 8 ball games they've played. What do you think Jefferson County has to do to not have that slip-up game against Morristown West?
I think they just have to come out not lackadaisical and just come out and play their game early and establish the lead early. And that way, so maybe later on in the game, they get the subs in and they could pull their starters out.
Yeah. Now Friday, moving forward to Morristown East, and this has to be a game that Jefferson County fans, players, coaches, everybody has circled as Morristown East comes to town, tied for first with Jefferson County in the conference, 18-7 overall, 8-1 in the conference. Jefferson County actually slipped up to them at East. I know Jefferson County was hit by the injury bug a little bit, and Morristown East was able to take advantage of that and actually get that win against Jefferson County.
Yeah, I think that's definitely a game that the players and the coaches, even the fans, have wanted this game back in Jefferson County, and they're ready for it. Also, a shout out to former Jefferson County Patriot Hayden Fritz and the White Pine Cyclones for beating Maury for the first time since 2007. Hayden is now the head coach over there in his first season, doing a great job with them, and just want to congratulate him.
Absolutely. Andrew, again, thanks for being with me again this week.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Thank you guys for viewing at home or on your smartphone, wherever you're viewing. And we'll see you guys again next week. Jefferson County Post Sports with Mike Stanley. Again, Jefferson County plays on Tuesday night and Friday night against Morristown West and Morristown East. We thank you guys for joining in with us this week. We'll see you guys again next week. For Andrew Briggs, I'm Mike Stanley. Thank you for joining us.